Climate change is a global crisis that affects everyone, but not everyone is affected equally. Women, especially in developing countries, bear a disproportionate burden of the impacts caused by climate change. But why? Why are women more vulnerable to the changes happening to our planet? Let's explore. Across the world, women are more likely to be responsible for tasks like farming, fetching water, and collecting firewood. In many developing nations, women make up the majority of agricultural workers. They rely on natural resources to feed their families and sustain their livelihoods. When droughts hit, crops fail. When water sources dry up, the journey to find water becomes longer and more dangerous. Women in rural areas often walk miles to collect water, spending hours each day to provide for their households. Climate change makes this even harder as water sources become more scarce. This increases not only their workload but also the risk of physical harm and exhaustion. Natural disasters, which are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change, also disproportionately affect women. In many regions, cultural norms may limit women's mobility or access to resources that could help them survive during these emergencies. For instance, they might not know how to swim, or they may be responsible for children, making evacuation more difficult. Another reason is economic inequality. Women, particularly in low-income countries, are more likely to live in poverty, have fewer financial resources, and less access to education. This makes it harder for them to adapt to or recover from the impacts of climate change. But despite all these challenges, women are also leading the way in climate solutions. From grassroots movements to policy leadership, women are fighting for sustainable futures, pushing for change in their communities, and ensuring the voices of the vulnerable are heard. The resilience of women is inspiring. By empowering women through education, economic opportunities, and including them in climate decision-making, we can create stronger, more sustainable communities. Women's leadership is not just important, it's essential in tackling climate change. As we face the realities of a changing world, we must ensure that solutions are equitable. Women are not just victims of climate change, they are crucial agents of change. By recognizing their role and supporting them, we can build a future where everyone thrives. Let's create a world where both women and the planet can flourish. Thank you for watching, and remember, every action we take today shapes tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on how we can build a better world together.